face to face and he was drunk. She said, he said Kalaya put her hands on my face and looked at me in the lips and said I had pretty lips and if she could steal Grandma Jenny's boyfriend. And I asked Kalaya, do y'all sleep in the bed together? When do you go over there? Because she just moved into the house. So it's only been like 3 times she's been over there. And Kalaya's finally opening up and saying things like that. So you don't find that weird? So I can just eliminate her from that situation. That's all I can do.
So what you're stating
and you're not believing your daughter. What are you saying?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You're saying that my daughter, verbatim, not your mouth, not your mindset, not the way you think. She said that this is what happened.
Yes. And I asked her, I said, Kalaya, why did you say that to him? And she said, I don't know. So Toxic, what happened when you told me that she says a lot of things? Like, for example, I'm not going to put your business out there, but she told me something about you and Mop one time, right? And you said, she just says anything sometimes. She says whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at. I don't know what you're getting at.
Is that you said that she
you're not
says
believing
anything.
her? Okay. I don't know. This is just strange to me. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't be like even an argument. I don't know how you're not mad.
It's not an argument. At the end of the day, look, I just want to be on the birth certificate. Everybody's mad because what I said on Snapchat. Okay, cool. Legally, we both know she is not my child. Biologically,
but you said that shit to be annoying, Kalaya.
No, I didn't. Biologically, she's my child, and you also. Someone commented something weird one time and said, "Oh, Kalaya's starting school. Aha, Fly, you couldn't even do it." Number one, how is she starting school? It's summer, and why is Kalaya in adult?
It's called daycare, not.
Okay, so say that then. Be honest.
Wait,
don't
what?
say she went to school.
What's the difference? Why can't I what? I wouldn't have thought.
Daycare and school are two different things.
She's too young to go to school, buddy. She's not old enough for school yet.
Number two. Why exactly is Kalaya always every adult conversation?
Well, because what do you mean? Why she always? Well, she has no friends. What are you saying? She doesn't have a big family. She just turned 4.
If she was to live with me, she would have been in daycare. She would have been dropped off every single morning and picked up.
Okay, yeah. While you're in the living room taking pictures of your a-hole at night, no.
Women, you do the same thing.
No, bro.
You do the same thing. It's an occupation. You do the same thing. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, when the revenue share department came at me, they specifically told me that, yo, does she do anything? I said she doesn't do anything. Does she have a job? No. Does she have any desire to work? No. She's not making any money because Kayla gets a percentage because she puts you on to creators and you are not making any type of money.
No, I'm broke as hell.
Ever since you broke up with Mom, you stopped making money. You stopped making money.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I know this.
I'm broke.
You stopped making money. You stopped.
Okay.
You completely stopped.
I don't have any money.
Ever since you broke up with Mom, you stopped making money. So then now you want to come after me for child support because you want your bills paid for free. You don't care about Kalaya's sake. You don't care about
Devin pays my bills.
You pawn that girl to everybody else and you keep her for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, but you can't keep her for longer than 3 days.
You don't know what I do.
You can't keep her longer than 3 days.
You don't know. You don't know my life.
I know.
And you don't have her ever. You see her once a year.
So why don't you put her in put me on a birth certificate and let me get custody of Kalaya?
Bro, do you see the manipulation? This is so sickening. You're literally a master manipulator. Should I pull up the video where she's unsafe again? Should I pull that video up while we have 10,000 people here? Should I show the video right now why it's unsafe?
Can I say one thing?
You keep gaslighting, manipulating, but I can show the video.
Can I say one thing?
Show the video why she's not safe?
We're not
show the video why she's not safe.
Arguing. We're not.
Do you want to see? Do you want me to show the video why she's not safe?
Why
again?
What's the point?
In front of 10,000 people because you're manipulating everybody.
No, I'm not.
Do you want me to? Do you want to see? You want to see her screaming in agony? You want to see her screaming in agony while you're not fit? You want to see her screaming in agony while you're not fit?
Okay, number one, toxic.
When you went over there for when she went over there for 1 week and out of the whole year,
toxic.
You want to see why you're not fit?
Toxic. You've been using this video for material for the past 2 months.
Okay, so let me do it again.
Okay, you
Stop manipulating these
You
people.
are not understanding where I'm getting at.
Okay.
It's very simple. I'm not asking for an arm and leg.
Oh, and also you keep bringing up Amanda. Amanda, I haven't spoken to Amanda, and even though that's my friend, like from a distance, but she hasn't seen Kalaya in like 4 or 5 months. Ever since I've been with Devin, you keep saying she either goes to her mom's house or Amanda's house. No, the fuck she doesn't go to Amanda's house. First of all, Amanda works all fucking week. She has her own shit going on. Kalaya has only been to Amanda's house a fucking handful of times. My mom is my only help.
Okay.
And my mom is older, so Kalaya is always with me. That's why you don't see me on the internet. I'm always with my daughter.
So do you know your mom and my mom still text?
Did you? Not till this day. And if they do, I'm gonna shut that shit down.
Okay. Well, they still text, and your mom agrees.
That's cap.
Okay. This is from what I heard, by the way, from the grapevine. Okay. Your mom kind of agrees with what my mom has to say.
Oh, really?
And
Let's call her up.
Say.
Oh, really?
And
Let's call her up. If anyone thinks this guy is like serious right now,
listen, woman.
Bro, you're insane.
What do I have to lie about?
Because my mom is the nicest woman on earth. She is nothing like your mother. She would never agree with your mother.
I'm not saying that she's texting back saying she agrees. I'm saying she's kind of sending, you know, when you can react now in iMessage, that's what she's doing.
Dude, how does anyone see? Like, how does anyone not see through this guy?
What do you mean? I'm just being myself. I'm just doing me.
Because you're like you're like a succubus. You're an energy vampire. I don't know how anyone can even care about you.
Okay,
you're literally,
are we gonna make this about me?
You're literally the worst person on the planet. Not only are you a bad dad, you're a bad brother, you're a bad son, you're a bad friend, you're a bad host. You're just a fucking succubus.
Toxic. You're nothing better than me.
You're horrible.
Look, Toxic. Let me tell you.
You're horrible.
Toxic. Let me tell you something.
You're not. You're the most demonic person in this world.
Toxic. Let me tell you something. I've never been a pet person.
If anyone can listen to you and believes a word that comes out of your fucking mouth, is insane.
Adult conversations? Please?
I can't wait to whoop your fucking court.
That's fine. Okay.
I can't wait.
Can we have adult conversations?
I cannot wait to literally annihilate you in the court system. I cannot wait to annihilate your bank account. I cannot wait to annihilate your custody. No. I can't wait to
someone
see
record
you
this and send it to me.
God,
record this and send it to me.
Jesus in your life, bro.
She said that she's gonna take my bank account, bro. She said she's gonna take my bank account. Someone record it and please send it to me.
Bro, I'm just saying, I can't wait to break the bank. Like, I can't wait till Kalaya gets what she finally deserves.
Someone record this.
Someone record it. I cannot wait for Kalaya to get what was meant from Lost Cause. Yes.
I used to give you $4,000 a month, Toxic.
Can't wait for Kalaya to finally live like
Toxic. I gave you $4K a month.
She's living in fucking apartments her whole life while her daddy's living fucking lavish.
I gave you $4K a month, Toxic.
4K?
Yes.
You never did. And you say this riddle, you say this lie.
Toxic.
You say this lie.
Toxic. Toxic. You haven't let me talk. You haven't let me talk.
Listen, you say this lie that you bought this house.
You have not let me
Your
talk.
favorite thing to say is you bought this house. You never bought this house.
I
put $3,000 down on the house.
I put $3,000. Okay, cool. But Toxic, my bad. It wasn't 4K. It was $3,800 a month. Okay. Be honest. I did.
You were just doing that to shut me up and to get rid of me and Kalaya, so you didn't have to be a dad anymore.
Are you serious?
That was in 2022.
You are so. In
2022, you were giving me
I did it for 3 years. I did it for 3 years. Hold on.
And then you stopped. So
Toxic. I cannot believe you are so like not genuine. You're unappreciated. I literally gave you $3,800 a month every single month. You were living for free for 3 years. Then I finally stopped.
And Kalaya didn't have a dad the whole time.
And then I finally stopped. That's untrue because I was living with my mom and Kalaya would come over.
Oh my God. And I have videos of whenever Kalaya would go over there. And MJ showed me shit about like how the mom
talking about when I
fight in front of her. Like it's just not a healthy environment.
I'm talking about when I lived with my mom. When I lived with my mom in a smaller house. I'm talking about that.
The black walls?
Yes. Look, can I talk for 1 second? And you just calm down? Toxic. Let's get to the root of the issue.
That was in 2022, by the way.
Okay, let's get to the root of the issue.
You haven't been a dad. You're just not a dad. Admit it.
Listen, you like to talk about MJ, right?
Thank you.
But it was to me. By the way, that was to me.
Oh.
B, David Galaxy. Anyways, you
I was
like talking
following
about me. But remember when I broke up with you, right? And you came to my house. Somehow you got through the gate and you were crying and left Kalaya at my doorstep.
Yeah, because wait, didn't I just tell you need therapy for the past? That you can't get over the past?
Oh my God. Sorry, I like these Mexican things. I just spilled it in my bag. What happened now?
I said, didn't I just tell you need therapy because you can't get over things that happened in the past?
You brought up the past. You said
Thank you, sis.
did she not bring up the past?
Thank you, Perez. Appreciate that.
Did she not bring up the
No,
past?
I was talking about videos of an unsafe environment.
Did she not bring up the past? Toxic. We're talking about a girl. You brought her NJ. She was squatting my house. I had to call a lawyer because she knew her laws and she left bags and sent fake mail to my house and wouldn't leave my mansion. I had to figure out how to get her out of there. So I called security and she still wouldn't leave. So I came up with a resolution. Because your women are crazy. I had to pay her $10,000 in cash and give her a $10,000 dog so she could leave, and then get her and then spend another $2K so she could stay in a content house. Let's be real. Talk about the facts, okay? Talk about the facts. Let's not talk about this. And people are saying mansion. Even Toxic knows it was a mansion. Come on, let's be real. We're not gonna see you're not gonna. That wasn't a big house.
Shit shack.
But it was a nice house. You can't lie. But what I'm trying to say is, and you can admit to that.
Okay, but what did that just have to do with anything?
That has nothing. I'm talking about the comment section. They're fucking whatever. What I'm trying to,
No, first of all, I'm not even gonna get detailed. You said that I left Kalaya on your doorstep. No, I didn't have.
You did.
And I didn't leave her on the doorstep. You guys, you're acting like I pulled a valet. No, what I did was I had a key to your house. No, she was 1 year old. I had a key to your house. And you had that girl in my room and did not admit that you were with her.
What room? You didn't live there.
I did have. That's where me and Kalaya would go sleep. So I thought that was my shit stuff.
Toxic. Do you not remember when you would call me and then show me the dashboard and say, because I want to break up with you when I became an island boy, and you said, I'm doing 160 on the dash on the highway while Kalaya's in the back.
Car didn't even go 160. So
okay. So Toxic. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, we can keep going. Do you remember whenever you put in a GU when I was pregnant? Do you remember when you pulled a GU on me when I was pregnant?
I really
have
don't
a video
want.
of that too. Would you like to see that?
Listen, Toxic. Between you and I don't want to do. Toxic. Between you and I don't want to do this to you. I really don't.
We could do this all night. But I have shit for days.
Toxic. At the end of the day, I just want to be on the birth certificate. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe be a dad, and maybe after the custody battle's over, then yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't want to talk trash about you. I don't want to put you down. I don't want to do nothing. Okay. I said some things. Okay. My bad. Okay. But you were saying things about me first. That's it.
You're just a liar. You said I backed out of the whole custody thing for something I never even seen.
Okay.
My lawyer, why'd you lie about that?
You didn't respond. That's what I was told.
I was never informed that I needed to do a psych evaluation and a drug test, but
that's not the biggest problem. You're missing the real problem, Toxic. You're missing the real problem. The real problem is you don't want to follow any rules except for if you're getting child support. You want my money. You want all of it. You literally stated on the paperwork, I can show it. You stated to your lawyer that you want a good fortune. What does that mean to you?
That means
so
Kalaya can live the life that you live, like a life how you live.
So Toxic, let me ask you a question. So you don't live in a good enough, nice home?
No, I live in a box.
Really?
Yes.
Really? So you don't stay in a 2-story house that's 2,300 square feet?
Sorry, I was texting. No.
You don't?
No. Well, you live in a castle. I live in a box in the side of the road.
So
in a wet box.
So